Hello ladies and gentlemen, this is Toasted Synapse from tsgaming.net with another first impressions video. This time around we'll be taking a look at Sid Meier's Civilisation V Brave New World, the new expansion pack from Firaxis Games. The publisher is of course 2K Games and Aspire. And I kind of took my time before doing this video, mainly because I didn't play Civ games before this one. And that's a shame, because they're very good grand strategy games. I started 3 separate games, and I'll overlay them right now, so you can see the various strategies that I employed. I kind of went militaristic in them. In the first overlay you can see I kind of went for planes before they did, and that kind of got me Rome, which was pretty cool, and carrier ships. I went trade-ish with the other civilization, which is a new feature in this game. You can trade, and there's a bunch of stuff related to that. And in this last game, which I'll be showing you guys, I went a more be friends with everyone strategy, and you can basically win this game by being popular, by getting voted and stuff like that. You'll see. Even now, after I played so much time, I think I spent about 20 hours in the game. I can't quite grasp all of it. And the grand aspect of this strategy is basically simplified in Civilizations, and people shouldn't be afraid to get into this game just because, oh, there are so many things to do, I can't possibly learn them all. Well, although, you know, knowing more about the game is rewarding, to say the least. You will see why in a second. This game, you know, rewards you for knowing, for making strategies, for taking your time. But also you can choose an easier game to kind of get into it. And like I said, it is a grand strategy, but it does help you as the player move in the game and do certain things in the game that others do not, that other grand strategy games do not. And this may be, you know, simplistic and simple for you guys to follow. Going right here, the end turn, the next turn button, I'm just gonna press it, and the other civilizations are gonna make their moves. You can see down there on the lower part of the screen. I'm going to explain the overlay, although this is the first impressions mainly for the new expansion. Like I said, I haven't played the other Civ games, and maybe some of you out there didn't as well, and this could help you a lot. Time to vote. Okay, so very important, the end turn button right here tells you what to do before ending your turn, so you won't miss out on anything. More than that, you can select, and I'll show you, I guess, the menu at the end, because there's a ton of customizations when it comes to starting a game, and the various winning conditions that you can achieve and stuff like that are in there. And you also have a big help button over here. I'll just say thank you. A big help button over here. Let's say I want to get the catapult. How do I get the catapult? You also get historical information about it, a strategy, game info, the cost of it, anything that you might want to know. And I say, mathematics is prerequisite tech. Well, I just click on mathematics and see what the prerequisite tech for it is. The wheel leads to engineering. What does engineering? And you can just click away, just like in a wiki. And after that you can go over on your technology tree. Do not be afraid, this is very simple to understand, and go to mathematics and see this unlocks the catapult. So if you want, if you're an early game and you want to get the catapult quickly, you can just click on mathematics, and it's gonna research archery, the wheel, and the rest of the stuff needed for mathematics. Good. God, this is a very complex game, but like I said, the end turn button. Let's start with this one. Obviously the map. aspect, and then the map, and you can show the resource icons, the yield icons, how many resources per field. I'm just gonna turn this off for you guys. And the hex grid, kind of helpful. Yeah, kind of helpful. And trade routes, because they're not an annoyance, they're just tiny lines, would be okay to have. I also have this view, reminds me of Settlers of Catan. Very cute that it is here. You can kind of see the borders and strategize from this view, but the game does a fairly good job of letting you strategize from this view as well. The end turn button, you cannot press the end turn. Oh, and the map is fully circular, just like a planet. You go left, then you come out of the right portion. There we go. You cannot click end turn before you press this button. This button is gonna tell you that units, you still have units that need movement, you still have stuff to do. So here is a delegation, a World Congress, and they're gonna vote for, I actually proposed cultural heritage sites, and I'm going to vote on my own thing, cause why the hell not. And arts funding, I'm not really okay with arts funding. I want science, so I'm gonna commit my delegates to vote. Now, a unit needs orders. This has been changed to a unit needs orders after you completed that, so you just click on it and see who needs orders. Well, the long swordsmen that I just spawned are here. I can click on this thing to get rid of those guys. Unit still needs orders, these guys. So I'm gonna attack. There is an option to have the animation of attacking or to not have it. I chose to not have it, you know, to play faster. Basically, these guys come in here and attack with their swords. Pretty cute, pretty okay to have it for your first go with the game. But then, you know, you just want to play faster. Then another unit needs orders. My caravan. So I'm also going to talk about the trade aspect of this game. Up here, let me just switch the overlay of my recording software. There we go. You can't see it right now, but it was bugging me because it was over there. Okay, trade routes. 5 out of 6, and I can get another trade route. If you click on it, you see which caravan goes where, and the game is filled with tabs like this and tables like this, so you can see. So, what I do with my caravan? Well, I can establish a trade route from Athens to a place that I have discovered on ground. Obviously, you can have ships for trading on sea, like I have here, a trade route. So I can establish a trade route or change the city from which it would start. Athens is a good city to start from, so yeah, trade. My previous route was to Sparta, and this is really good. Trade in this game allows you to do something that in previous Civilization games you couldn't. After you built a city, it kind of stayed low for a long time, and it was really, you know, in the back of the class, not doing anything. But this city, for example, I found it really late, and it's already at 13. This city I found it right away, and it's at 14. I'm gonna talk about that. That's the population. So I can send these guys, where was it? Food. Or I can send them production, if I so wish. These guys are kind of suffering because there's no production tiles, because it's in the frickin' desert, so it's bad. But hey, I needed something there, and I'm not suffering that much from it being in the desert. So yeah, let's send it food, just like the previous route. I can also trade with cities that are not mine. These are the major civilizations, yeah. Basically the big guys in the game. It could be other players, your friends, or the AI. And these are city-states. There are just one city, just, you know, some people in them have some faith. They can offer you stuff if you choose to get an allegiance with them. You can get delegates, more delegates for the more city-states you have allied to you, so that's really good. So you can vote a stronger vote, more delegates. Yeah, so I can do this thing, which means they get 7 gold and I get 1 in return. I can also trade with this and also get some science. I'll tell you what the science is. I already have a trade route with them, I believe. And pressure. What is this? Well, this is my religion. I kind of forgot what my religion name was. But anyway, yeah, it doesn't say here. You can go into the religion tab, no problem. Kelvinism, because I don't know, I like Kelvin. Okay, yeah, Kelvinism. So I pressured them. I send 11 guys to pressure them, basically like Jehovah's Witnesses. Would you like to follow Calvinism? And they pressure my guys. Would you like to follow Catholic? I think it's, yeah, maybe. And if mine is bigger than theirs, yeah, they will slowly turn. Like this city, it is mine. I do have 12 Calvinism followers, but they also, because it's near to their cities, their religion spreads, and also they have trade routes with it, and they got some witnesses of their own in my city. Here, I do have some of mine in theirs. This is the capital. I don't have some in there. I'm just working on this city just for now. I'll probably talk about religion in a sec. So I'm gonna go to the previous route. I'm just explaining stuff as I go. And again, a unit needs orders, and it automatically pans the camera to where you need to look. Let's just attack this ship. And now it should, yeah, tell me next turn, because I have nothing more to do. So you shouldn't be afraid that, oh my god, so many things to do, so I can't quite keep track of them. You shouldn't be afraid of that, because it will tell you that you have stuff to do, and then click the next turn. So we're gonna go to the next turn. My strategy over here is, like I said, be friends with everybody. I just discovered this guy, and I told my ship to explore. And I'm also researching the printing press. I wanted to get to the printing press first, but I didn't manage. A great artist, so you also have great people. We'll get to him in a sec. Now choose production. I can choose a production because, like I said, you will not forget to do something in this game. They will always tell you, hey, you need to do something more. So yeah, I'm also gonna talk about the city. This is the growth of the city, 7 growth per turn, and when it gets capped, it will turn to 19. That's in 7 turns. It's a capital city, so it has the star. It's following this religion. Oh, they have some witnesses of their own. This, well, because of my trade route, keep bringing people. And this is not producing anything. When it's producing, it will show. So let's choose a production, either units, buildings, bank would be nice, or wonders. Don't have any wonders. And if you don't have anything to produce, you can always convert the city's production into wealth or into research. So yeah, you can do that at no cost. You can cancel it at any time you want to build something. So let's build a bank. And also talk about the, you can see here the bank, and in 4 turns the bank's gonna be done. The more production the city has, like I said, if you turn the yield icons, that means this is generating 1 production, 4 food, 1 production, 2 food. Do I have some for purely production? This could be purely production, but it's not worked. I need to get some workers over there. Don't worry about your workers, you can automate them to build what they desire. So these guys are building over here, the city expands on its own, or you can buy some tiles next to it, no problem. So yeah, that's about it. Also at the research, by clicking this, you can see what you can research right away, or you can open the technology tree and see even in the future. And if you click, for example, I want to research steam power, and it's gonna automatically follow the line to the steam power you need, no problem. I'm actually gonna go for flight again, but I'm not militaristic in nature in this game. I promised myself I'm not gonna get to flight before anybody else, like I had a strategy in the other games. So we'll just go for the printing press simply, and then we'll see from there. Various strategies you can employ, various winning conditions, culture winning condition. This is, for example, social policies that give you a free culture building in your first 4 cities, more production, growth rate, and food in capital, and an ideology which I can basically, when I get to the modern era or my third factory, can research an ideology. Basically what this is a, let's say, a buff, something, a little percentage of something, like for example less maintenance so you get more gold. All trade routes, this would be nice to get, because I have a bunch of trade routes, and that's basically what you can do there. Tourism, you can win by tourism. I do not understand how this thing works entirely, but the thing is that you can take this as a defense and this as an attack, and if this is higher than their defense, then it's basically I'm more important, more influential. I'm guessing, I don't know. Yeah, they also are at +2 and +3, so yeah. Faith, as you would imagine, you build shrines, you gather faith, and your religion, you can customize it at the start to, for example, 15% faster growth. So again, percentages here and there, they add up, and if you strategize accordingly, you can go towards what you want, and you'll feel really great when you actually build up a city that, for example, is focused on immense growth rate. For example, I got mine with a pretty good growth rate, and as you can see, I'm 18, 14, 13, and their cities are at, their capitals are at 14, 14, and oh, I also, yeah, this rotates the map. Okay, gets me on the other side of the world. So yeah, I can also attack with this thing. So over here, like I said, you have the next turn button. I explained to what this is. This is a golden age. Once in a while, you can produce stuff faster. This thing is happiness. Basically, unhappy people are generated from if you have a ton of cities, if you have ton of population, and if you have a ton of specialists, people are not happy. Also, if you siege cities and you put them under your control, people are not going to be happy about that. And yeah, this is my money per turn, and the science is basically this thing, the science tree, the technology tree. The more science per turn I get, the faster I research technology. You also get these pop-ups over here that you can see. A great person has been born. You click on it and it gives you it gets you to the great person. That's it. Not much philosophy to it. Certainly, you can understand this game very quickly. It is a giant time sink. I do tell you that it is a giant time sink, so be prepared to spend tons of hours in this game by yourself or with friends, however you like it. Additional info, victory progress, for example. Yeah, science progress, domination. If I take down their capitals, I'm almost, you know, at victory with the other games that I showed you in the overlay. United Nations, we will get to that point, and cultural have some influence, but not much. If I get total influence, they'll say, yeah, you're the coolest, so you're winning. And science, again, you need to build this thing. Is a space station, and if you're the first civilization to send stuff into space, you win. Just like the Americans over the Russians. Haha, no, I'm kidding. you both are great. I'm sure I have people watching this both from the US and Russia. Okay, so make a proposal. This is how you propose. What I want to see? What did I want to see? And it tells you. They would be angry if I propose this. They would be angry if I propose my own religion, and I don't have the number of delegates to actually get it. Could be interesting if they research as fast as I do. I don't know. Standing army tax. We do have some army. I don't want to tax them. Either this, schools and residents, or... And then you can choose the world leader. This is the diplomatic victory. If I have a ton of delegates, if I have a ton of city-states, hey, I'm voting, I would be the greatest. And you can't do a thing about it. And some funding, of course. Science funding. People are angry about science. We will just... Yeah, we'll go with the world religion. Why the hell not? So you can see maybe they get angry. You can also send spies to their capital cities and see if they research something, and maybe you can steal that research for yourself, which is pretty cool. You can also send these guys, these spies, as delegates in allied civilizations, and you can basically tell them. If I click on it, you'll see. I don't have a delegate here, but I can declare war, trade with him. So if you want luxury, if you want sugar, give me some gold, stuff like that. Obviously, what will make this deal work? Oh, he actually wants to give me more because he wants a fair deal, which is great. A defensive pack, open the borders so I can run through his oh, continent, what? Borders, territory, there we go. Oh my god, what the heck was I thinking? Yeah, so I can go in his territory, accept embassy and research agreement, and we can also trade cities. There we go. This, oh my god, hope that didn't ruin any something. The Steam pop-up there went a bit crazy. Damn you, Steam. And yeah, we can declare war on somebody and he can refuse or accept that. We can also demand something of him. Or discuss, shall we declare war, denounce somebody, basically telling the world that that person is shit. Declaration of friendship or stop spying on me. And like I said, you can press trade and World Congress. We need a spy as a diplomat in their capital. Basically, I can bribe them. I'll give you some sugar if you say yay on the world religion being Calvinism. So yeah, that's what you can do with the other civilizations. With the other states, you can give a gift, protect, stuff like that. I am an ally to them, but I do not have enough delegates. I'm not sure why. If you click here, I'm only at 1 delegates, 1 from membership, which is weird. And this is 1 because he has 2 because he gets 1 if he is the founder of the Congress. There we go. A lot of stuff, guys, a lot of stuff. Hope I'm not boring. This is why I refrained from doing a first impressions. I needed to understand so many things about this game. So yeah, let's get rid of these guys. Can I actually do it? And I actually need to heal because I'm going to die next turn. So I can I cannot create a great work of art because I do not have a place to put it, which is embarrassing. We'll just move you down here and tell you to sleep this turn. And another caravan that and it has nothing else to do. Oh, this is actually a new caravan. Ooh, I can pressure. I can pressure them, but they're my own city. So actually get them some food, because they are a new city. These guys constructing the roads to link them to the capital. As you would imagine, you construct roads, you move faster on the roads, and you have a link with your capital, which is indicated by this thing. And you get some bonuses, and you can also upgrade those bonuses by the... what was it? This thing, yeah. Some of these things add a bonus if you have more cities connected to your capital. Social policies, yeah, that's what it was. And culture overview. I do have a work of art over here in the amphitheater. You can move them around or something like that. I do believe I have another amphitheater somewhere, perhaps, and maybe I can move this guy to that amphitheater. Does Sparta have an amphitheater? Let's change production. Another thing you can do is start a queue and add things to your production. Amphitheater. Great works of writing. Are you a writer? And also the great people have names like real names. Rembrandt. You are not a writer. That much I know. Also indicated by the fact that he has some colors there. That palette of colors that painters use. Which one adds a slot? Well, I'm actually gonna go for a university and a bank, probably, and a harbor. This is what you do with this game. You get a ton of things. And yeah, you're always gonna have full queues, but that's okay. If you have a good strategy, that is okay. Sir, palace. Portrait in a palace. Yeah, but I can only construct a palace in my capital. Damn, maybe a cathedral. Maybe. Can I purchase a cathedral? You can also purchase with money if you don't want to wait. Cannot purchase a cathedral. Damn you. Can purchase a missionary or an inquisitor to get rid of the religion, the heresy from my city. These guys are following my religion. Yeah, well, we will move along. So you can also automate exploration or building from your workers. What is this? Natural wonder. Nice. There are some natural wonders in the world, which is great. Let's just focus on this game. Get it a little, on track a little bit. These guys have finished, I believe. No, you still have some roads to construct, so get working. Next turn, move through this a little bit quickly. And the proposal, very troubling, like I said. Well, can't do anything about it. And they will come to you and say, you are a barbaric nation, you killed so many innocent cities and people, you're not to be trusted, I'm sorry. And you can say, well, I'm sorry, or my business is my business alone, or something like that. These guys, the long swordsman, decisive victory, like it also tells you when you battle. I took the camp out, so that means that no more units are going to be spawning. Heal your unit, thank you. I do know, I think the these things have reset. The tips have reset, so okay. The knight, I don't know why you came here, but I'm gonna tell you to not sleep, not explore. Oh, yeah, remain inactive until you provide further orders, so you don't have to, move it each turn. Move a little in the game. I also would urge you to stick around because I'm going to show you the menu and all the conditions, the victory conditions and stuff like that in the menus, because you do have a lot of customization and it's really great. So yeah, I can build a zoo, Leaning Tower of Pisa. Does any of these works of writing? No, I need somewhere for Rembrandt to actually, he is actually going to paint something of Rembrandt. Yeah, shocking, I know. Right. Well, I guess I can construct a zoo. Does that give me anything? Let's see, add to queue. Zoo. Happiness. I don't know if I'm gonna go for a zoo. Leaning Tower of... yeah, I'm gonna go for this one. Because the faster I get it... there can only be one in the world, so I might as well get it. So others do not, and it does not cost maintenance, so... yeah. Why the hell not? And yeah, I'll get this too. These gems right here are my advisors that are telling me to, well, build units for one. And I'm not gonna do it if I don't need to. Choose a research, so you're not gonna miss on doing research, because this is gonna tell you. To choose a research, what was I going for? So I wasn't going militaristic, so screw dynamite, and fertilizer would be nice. And chemistry. Wow. Yeah. That would be great. How many turns? Not that many, so that's okay. And I'm probably gonna go for archaeology. You actually find your own battles that took place when you were starting the game for 4,000 years ago. And you can get monuments for the people that fought there. Or other players, of course. Probably gonna go for, I don't know, radio, stuff like that. Plastics, penicillin. Maybe. I don't know. We're not gonna get to that because it takes a while. Fortify unit, so I'll heal it. I'm also gonna get the gems. I'm actually gonna get them now. Ta-da! You can buy a tile. There's limited range to buying a tile. It is 3 in each direction. Here you cannot buy a tile, but it will still expand. If you see this border over here, it will still expand. So you can spend some money at the start. Not this, buy a tile. You can spend some money at the start. I actually did this over here and over here, so I would make sure I would get this tile. I'm still not sure if I'll get it. I cannot buy it, so I'll just wait. There is another strategy. You can buy these ones, maybe. If I buy these ones, it's gonna switch to that one, and it's gonna get me in one turn, and I will have connected borders. Yay! There we go. Next turn. There's a lot of fun to be had with this game. Oh, there's a missionary. Gonna convert some people. Hey, follow Calvinism. Stop with your heresy. Caravans moving around. They get if they get attacked, they die pretty much. A great writer. Well, I do have places. I do have the option of writing a great work of art, or actually getting some free culture for this guy. Culture victory. Tourism. I would want to. Let's have it here. You were born here, so let us write something.
Moral, my good man.
The Canterbury Tales.
Says all that's written well is
really a nice touch. Another caravan finished. Once you set the caravan into motion, you have to wait 30 turns, I believe, before you can resume. And yes, I do want Argos to raise in food, so I can get more people in it. I also bought some tiles here so I can thin the expansion. Probably gonna get sugar, I don't know. I didn't want him to get to diamonds before I did. I'm gonna get to diamonds eventually. Which one needs production? Oh, Argos. Watermill. I do get some food off of it, so that's always great. Stone. Ooh, stone works, yeah, because I have 1, 2, 3 stone, which is great. Walls I don't need. A temple would be nice. A garden would be nice, because great people are generated in the city, as you saw, bank and university, and that's it. Anything else that was important? A granary. What about the granary? It is advised by my science advisor. Yeah, I will buy the granary. There we go. So I'll speed up the process. Longswordsman. Did I tell you to explore? Where the heck are you going? Well, then explore if you want to explore. Worker. Are you done? No. These guys should... Oh, it's because... get out of the way, you scrubs. I'm just gonna do nothing until the next turn. That's space key, and I can end my turn. Next turn, it will remind me that these guys still need work. Please. Oh, he's fortifying. He's healing his units. Please move out of the way. Oh, and the wonders and stuff like that get built over here. I also do think I have a Colossus, maybe not. So it's pretty nice. They get built near the city, so you can see them. I have something built here. I think this is a Colosseum or something. This is definitely a shrine, a temple or something. And it's pretty nice. A unit needs orders. Well, I'm gonna space you guys, cause he needs to move. The bastard. These guys are over here because they need to work. I can also get a workboat. Let's add a workboat to the queue. I can do stuff while I can look at stuff while it's somebody else's turn. Busiest people, I'm not that busy. I tend to disagree. I'm doing a first impressions video. What are you talking about? I'm explaining things. Is the turn over? Yes, the turn is over. So I can get a workboat to work those fish. What is this? A Greek worker. Oh, my worker. I'm Greek. Right. Stay away. Space these guys. Choose a production. You kind of get the gist of it. It is pretty fun. It is lots of fun when you're attacking. Like you saw in the overlay, I had my carriers and I would basically move my planes on my carriers on a city, attack the other cities, and that would be great. I'm actually going to show you that right now, and then we will go to the menu. Or let's do it the other way around. I'll show the menu and then how you attack. So yeah, main menu. Actually save game. Why the hell wouldn't I save my game? Because I will be playing it forever. Honestly, this is a huge time sink. And the music! How can we forget? Just listen to it. I'm gonna... Yeah, just listen to it. So, as you can tell, this game is filled with quality things. Filled with them. You can spend a ton of hours in here. Yes, I will show you the options really quick. Automated workers do not replace improvements, which is important for some. You can tweak it here. reward pop-ups, tile recommendations, stuff like that. Basic tooltip, advisor messages, new to Civilizations, new to Civ 5, no advice, experienced player, stuff like that. Basically was that guide that popped up in the top right, telling me what to do. Map info, delay, stuff like that. Single player quick combat, that was the quick combat if there's no animation when you attack stuff. Great, you can tweak it here, so it is pretty great. Interface options. You have a ton of interface options as well over here. Intro video, spoken language, Russian. Guess you can download language packs. Video options, pretty in-depth video options, as you can see, so you can tweak around with them. Audio options and multiplayer. You can use the pit boss turn notification. You can basically play by email, which is great. I mean, I don't know if you would want to, assuming that the games take about 1 day to complete, assuming you're playing the entire day. If you're playing by email, I'm guessing you would finish a game in 1 month. But if you're really dedicated, just you'd know that this can be done over here. So single player, let's set up. You can play now and play with the current setting, or it would randomize it for you. Scenarios, you have various scenarios that you can follow, which is great. Wonders of the ancient world and stuff like that, and you can play in them. Basically forged after the history of the world, which is great. Pacific, okay. Set up a game. This is what I wanted to show you. You can basically edit your leader to choose the name. You can actually add your name, the civilization name, the short name, and the adjective, which is just awesome. Honestly. Yeah. And if you click on it, you can choose from the important people from the history. Washington. I once knew how to pronounce this guy's name. Pedro, Pakal, Napoleon, stuff like that. And they have various things, various buffs, if you will, various special items or buildings that they can build. Some civilizations are early game, some are late game, you could argue. Map type Pangea, basically a random landmass. This is how it will look like. You can go for continents, Pangea, Archipelago if you're into ships, Fractal, or Earth. One overlay I actually showed you. I don't know if you were going back to that one. Earth. Basically, I was in North America and expanded to South America. Pretty cool playing on Earth. And you can choose the map size. Obviously, it still emulates. I was on Tiny. It still emulates the Earth for a tiny map size. You know, it's obviously not proportional if you go with tiny, but I'm assuming if you go with huge, then the Earth's gonna look more like the Earth, and you can go from Spain to Russia, for example, in 20 turns, and with a tiny map you can go in 1 turn. There you go. So yeah, you can choose over here. You can choose your difficulty. There are 8 difficulty levels. The best players in the world will beat this level. I'm sure of it, because they do have great AI in this game. And the game pace, it can be quick, which I like it to be, standard, epic, or marathon. Entire normal game worth of turns for each era. This basically means that stuff with research a little bit later, a little bit, you know, longer that time. The years go past slower, stuff like that. As you saw there on the top right when I was playing, it also told me what year it was. You can randomize and advanced setup. You can even go more advanced than this. So if I want to play with a friend and want to be sitting at the computer 20 days, I can choose Earth, Huge, whatever difficulty level, game pace, marathon, advanced setup, and just how do you get rid of them? Delete, yeah. Delete all of them, and just me and a friend from the online world. Team 1, Team 2. And we're gonna spend our entire lives on this map. You can untick some victory types if you're not okay with it. Time victory means when it reaches the year 2050, the player with the most points. If you saw at the World Congress menu over there, each of us had some points. I believe, the first one. Science, if you send a space station. Domination, if you kill all of them, basically. Cultural, if, like I said, you have tons of great writings, great works of art and stuff like that in your city. It becomes popular, tourists come to it and stuff like that. Tourism is what it's called, the mechanic. And if you influence the entire world with your astounding arts, then you will win. And also diplomatic, if you get enough delegates and enough friends to say you are the world leader. Also max turns, policy saving, random seed, ancient ruins, barbarians, no cities, quick combat, quick movement, raging, random personalities. Yeah, complete kills. You do have a ton of city-states, the number of city-states that you can get. 41 city-states, oh my god, or 0. So just me and my friend, no city-states, yeah. Expand a lot. Okay, guys. I'm gonna go load the game, and I'm going to thank you. I think it was this one, yes, where I actually I didn't want to attack this guy just yet, but another civilization told me, hey, we should both decide to attack him. And I said, yeah, you're on the left and I'm on the right. Yeah, let's both declare war on him. And we were allies. So 2 against 1, not so fair, but it's war, man. What do you want? This happened over here. Oh, the map. Yeah. And this is the world, as you can see. It is on a tiny map, so this is South America, and this is where I started. And I made my way into Russia through Canada, I believe. There we go. Also down here to Japan and to Australia. Also populated Australia. And the red cities are mine. Basically, Sofia was not mine, it was a city-state. So my friend, the Russians, the yellow guys, told me to attack. Was it this guy? No, I think I completely destroyed him. Let's take a look. World Congress, we are at war, and I'm, whoa, 2000 points. I have a ton, 2 for being the current host and 3 for membership, because time has passed and you do get more delegates. So, which one was I at war with? This one. This guy. Where is he? Is he still alive? Somewhere on the map. We're gonna go attack him really quick, because this video, nevertheless, I knew it was gonna be a long video, but hey. No, this was his city. I attacked it. I also have a submarine. My planes are, I believe in this city, or in this city, or in this city. Yeah, my planes are here, 6. Great War Bomber. I used the bombers to attack this place. And am I at war with them? Peace blocked. Ah, they have no business with bloodthirsty tyrants. Well, it isn't just me. It's also, and I cannot send him anything. Any gifts. So I believe we did kill this guy. Ah, there we go. I don't know where he resides, but hey. Peace treaty, 10 turns. And I also give him a city-state. Are you kidding me? No! Where are you running? The last of his units are getting butchered by this lovely lady with which I have made allegiance. This lady. Hello. Back so soon. Well, I defeated the enemy. A unit has been promoted. More damage to cities. A unit has been promoted. Whatever, more damage. Unit needs orders. So this was my strategy. Just, you know, sit back, relax, and when the time was right, get these guys to be angry. I can actually show you the trade World Congress. This was mine, yeah. What will? Whoa. Yeah. For you to say yay to this one, I would give you a ton of stuff. Should I do it? For 30 turns? I think not. I'll just take my chances. I don't care if you follow my ideology. I also do have one spy that has no tech to steal from them. And yeah, you do get more stuff progressively as you move. No trade while you're at war, obviously. And what else did I want to see? Where is this guy, honestly? No. A unit needs... Let's just space these guys and go to next turn. See if he has any more things. You can I already started constructing. The war isn't even over. I took his cities and started constructing my road towards them. And it has a connection to the capital because I have ships. Is this the last city? It could be, and I could take it. Let's do just that. Let's honestly go for it. So I can see it right now, which means if I attack it, which means I can bomb it. Airstrike. Yeah, I can attack it. Because they were not friendly. Worker, I have no need for you. Let's attack this city. The bombers do get damaged. Quick combat. Let's actually show you. And we will, of course, end on this note because I'm not going to keep you here. There we go. Boom. Bomb it. It actually killed my plane. I wasn't paying attention to its health, I believe. No, I don't care. I have no more bombers. Oh, I do have one. Does have enough health though. Also do have flag cannons and stuff like that. Artillery. And I can potentially take the city. Yeah. This game is a lot of fun. It's... Look at it. It is a lot of fun. And I'm gonna get nukes. There we go. Atomic bomb. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you like the content. Hit like and favorite if you do, and also subscribe if you haven't. Thank you for watching my first impressions of Civ V, Brave New World. And this has been Toasted Synapse from tsgaming.net. I'm signing out.